We're live. How about that? All the way up. There we go. Now I can see. We're here. Is anybody else here?
Oh, great. Guess what we didn't do?
What? Oh no. Bell Cat's here and two eggs in the basket. And...
Showtime.
Yeah. It's fall time. Here, it's fall time. Well, Steve's here. It's cold. Trey's here.
Hey, hi,
friends.
Steve. Hi,
It's
Trey.
cold here in Blythe. Oh yeah. We are here. All right. You're okay. So, dude, how do you say that?
Who?
I know who it is.
Louis Rosato?
Is that who that is?
No.
Your Rosato?
El Rosato?
Oh, El Rosato. Okay. Hey, Maddie's here.
Hey, Maddie. Hey,
Wow.
Louis. Hey, Trey. Hey, Steve. Hey, Amanda. I feel like Miss Mariana Romper Room. Hey, Jason.
You need one of the big magnifying glasses.
Yeah.
What was it?
Windy and misty. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. It's the night before the storm. They're promising that we're going to have really bad. Ow!
We forgot to put his toys up.
I don't have it. No. Stop. Everybody's going to want us to beat you, so you better stop.
Louis, what storm?
We're supposed to have like heavy rain, possible hail, and possible tornadoes, and high winds tomorrow. So about midnight tonight, it's supposed to start raining. So I don't know. I guess put our helmets on, wrap ourselves in blankets, and strap ourselves in the front seats, huh? Snow Wednesday. Yeah, we're supposed to get snow later on in the week. We'll see if that happens or not. But it's supposed to start getting. It's right now. It's 50 degrees, 90% humidity. So yeah, it's been getting a little weird. Man, we spent. Are you checking out that thing's getting bigger, huh?
Much bigger.
Yeah. I was messing with it. I wonder if it's a tick.
No, it's not black.
It looks like a tick. You got a tick head.
So what's new with everybody? Oh, joy. Snow on Wednesday, but you're up in Michigan, Louis, right?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to snow there. That's the rules. But also, we've been getting a bunch of stuff ready because less than 2 weeks is Christmas.
Yeah.
And then in 3 weeks it's New Year's, and then in 3 weeks in a day we're headed to go to Quartzsite. So I've been trying to I got the oils changed on the big engine and the generator, and the only thing I've left to do is lube the chassis, but I think I'm going to wait until we're like in a parking lot or somewhere. It's a little smoother and adjust the brakes.
So if you guys are reading Trey's comments, he says if you guys want to go to Quartzsite, you need to get your spot now because they say it's going to be the busiest season ever.
At Quartzsite right now,
and right now it's not that busy. So
right.
And Trey knows because Trey is there.
Yep.
Got your message. Still have to put up the decorations.
Yeah, we don't. We have a little tree, but we don't even put that up
It's
anymore.
not here anymore. It's in the storage somewhere.
It's not in the under the bed.
I think we took it out.
I think it's still in the bed. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Christmas is for kids, and so and the daughter lives close to us. They have their Christmas in January or something, don't they?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Cage has a big old ugly bump on the back of his head. Don't know what it is, but it's making his fur look like there isn't any fur there. It's getting swollen. It's about the size of the head of a pencil eraser right now, but a week ago it was less than that.
Do we have cameras? That's what Maddie wants to know.
No, Wednesday through Friday we'll spend Christmas in Canada.
Oh, yeah?
I have a big kid then. Jason said, not a skin tag, Amanda. Quartzsite. You got cameras hooked up, Bill, so we can join in your travels. We did. We got new cameras. So
our Christmas present.
We've been spending the week trying to figure out how to work them.
We got a Hero 11 and we got a new. What was that? Him and I had my favorite dinner tonight. We had one of my favorite dinners, I should say. Chicken fried steak. She makes an awesome chicken fried steak. So
with bacon gravy.
With bacon gravy that I made the other morning. Really good. And he had some. And then he went outside, went potty, came in and thought he was going to get a treat.
On top of a big plate of food.
Yeah, he just had a big treat. You get treated out every day.
Anyway, so yeah, we're getting ready to go to Quartzsite.
Yep, just got to do tire pressures, grease the front end, and adjust the brakes. And then we're rocking and rolling, huh?
Another year.
Cage is so cute. That's what Maddie said. She doesn't know you. I know.
He knows you have his ball. He's looking right at it.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. He hasn't been on the YouTube for a while.
Says, "Yep, too cute. That's the problem."
Yep. Every time we hear a light little knock on the door, he knows who it is. And as soon as I open the door up, out he goes. So I don't even prevent him from going out anymore. I just let him go. He goes to see Jason and Amanda.
Every time he wants to bite my hand, he yawns. He's nervous.
We should call this Cage's Life.
Go get it. Go get it. Get over there.
This what you want? I want you to throw it. So, yeah, so everything's pretty exciting. We got all that going on. And
doesn't take much to excite Bill.
Well, it was really regret. The thing is that with the changing the oil on the motorhome, there's like a puddle underneath where the engine is on the ground, and
because it's been raining
so much, and I didn't want to lay in the water, and we had 2 days where it was halfway decent and it dried up.
We had one day where the sun shined.
Yeah, and I was able to get underneath there and do it. I didn't booger myself all up or anything like that, so that was good. And then the next day I changed the oil in the generator. Walmart thinks I'm doing a reclaimed oil thing, so keep dropping oil off over there, but we're caught up on all that. So now all we got to do is do and then we hit the road. And it's rainy right now.
Yes, it is. It's been misty, rainy, foggy, like Jason said, all day long.
Yeah, I think what happens is the rain gets on. We got these two gigantic maple trees, and the moisture gets on that tree, and a little bit of a breeze, and it blows onto the motorhome. It sounds like it's raining, right?
I don't know. It's pretty consistent at times.
And then we had a problem the other day, which we keep our blinds closed, and then we have what would you call that, felt or?
It's fleece.
Covers over the windows of the bedroom, because sometimes we work jobs where we work at night. We used to, but we will be again because we're going to be gate guarding after we do Arizona. What?
I'll still be sleeping at night.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping during the day. But anyway, because of the moisture factor here, the humidity is like, see right now, the humidity is 91%. And when it gets cold, it gets a lot of moisture, even though they're dual pane windows. When you run the propane heater, it causes a lot of condensation. Well, we haven't opened that thing in a while. The other day we opened it, it was like
fuzzy,
not safe.
It was fuzzy.
So we were cleaning the windows with bleach and everything. We got it all. I mean, the walls aren't that way, right? It's just the glass, huh? Yeah. And so
and
now we've been.
And the way his lungs are, and his nose, and his sinuses, just not a good thing for anybody, but specifically not him.
So we got it. We've been opening, the blinds and putting the covers up in the morning so that
and drying it off.
Yeah, so it has all day to dry.
Drying it off. Let's see. But we don't get rain and fall. Jason's kidding. Amanda, I think after tomorrow we'll have a few good days without rain. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, lonely hitchhiker, how you doing? Hoping it holds off here in North Carolina another day. Need to work at least one more day.
Yeah, well, you'll be all right for. I think you guys get it Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay, what are you doing?
So tomorrow should be good for you. But yeah, it's going to start. It's going pretty heavy at Quartzsite. I watched a video a little while ago in Compass Life, and they said it's been real nasty. Of course, Trey would know that because he's right there. So the weather could get pretty nasty at Quartzsite.
Huh? Kent said saying Wednesday for North Carolina.
Yeah. Is that? Yeah. So I guess we're all going to kind of get it. It's happening all the way across country. So, but they're showing Louisiana's where the main tornado threat is. So.
Yeah.
Rain last 2 days, off and on. Yeah. We've been at Quartzsite where it rained really, really hard. And we've been there when it was really, really windy. We couldn't find our motorhome. That was scary.
We left that day.
Yeah.
Of course, we were almost ready to leave anyway.
We found the motorhome and managed to get the truck hooked up, and we just pulled out, man. We left. We were basically boondocking that year.
Yeah.
We're at Rose RV, which is changed the name of that now. So. Got up to 58 degrees today. Yeah, well, worst thing is inside that tent.
It's so cold. Ooh. I don't know what the deal is, but
it's got its own weather system inside of there.
The ground really holds the cold overnight.
Yeah.
There, because when we go into work during the morning, our feet are like blocks of ice until it gets warmed up a little.
Well, we got new jackets this year.
Well, and that's not going to keep our feet warm. Everybody's trying to run little space heaters, and they blow the fuses, and then nobody has power.
We had ours run.
Yeah.
We're taking ours again. We have a little tiny one that we put there. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got that going on.
Hey, Trey and Wendy, are you guys going to Mexico? You gonna wait for us to go? If you go at all? Are you gonna go again when we get there? We've also got
You're asking an awful lot of questions.
I know.
They see they're not answering, they're probably already gone. We got a Grand Design reflection fifth wheel. Can I tow it with a Ford F-250? I would think so. You guys have a jackery or some sort of power bank that you could use if the land power goes out. We have a 7,500 watt diesel generator. We have 6 batteries and a 2,000-watt inverter.
So I don't know what their name is on here, but if you guys are on there,
Trey doesn't go to
hey.
Mexico anymore.
Diane and Charlie. We're supposed to be going to Mexico with them. Say hi if you guys are on here. You don't go to Mexico anymore? Is there a reason? Your passport expire, or you just don't think it's safe, or curious?
Yeah, I mean,
20 questions.
When we went to Algodones last year, it was fine, huh?
Karen, 2 babies.
Hey, man, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Karen says we need to get hand warmers and put in our shoes. I thought about that last year. Something. Electric socks.
I don't know. My feet don't get that cold, really. But
you can't feel them.
Yeah, I can't feel one of them. But yeah. So we got that going on. Let's see what else. Passport expired. Very safe. Just no reason anymore.
Oh.
Shrimp tacos.
Shrimp tacos.
We're gonna go down there. We go down and get some. What is that? We get hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah, ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, Z-Paks, insulin.
I don't get it anymore because the insurance thing.
Yeah.
Get battery power
socks.
Yeah, you have to get like 2 of those big, huge
adventures. We're on and watching. Looking forward to going to Mexico with you, Charlie and Diane. Yay! Thanks for saying hi. Yeah, we'll be going before the RV show, I'm sure, huh? Well, yeah, because otherwise we'd have to go after. And got to get new glasses. The other day I was trying to clean my left lens and it popped out. So, again. My frames. I like these frames, so I keep getting them redone every year. But he's already lost a screw in one, so I put another one in it, and I put nail polish on it, and the lens still popped out. What is this? He's hard on his glasses. What is this? Not hard on my glasses. We will walk the dogs for everyone while you go. Aw, cool. Okay. Uncle Trey and Aunt Wendy are gonna walk you. Yeah. They don't know what it's like to walk you. It's not as fun as you would think. Amanda will be here. He's not that fun. As they think. Come here. Come here. He has lots of aunts and uncles. This dog goes crazy playing ball. What else do we have? Tomorrow, Darla's going to go make cookies. Yeah, my sister-in-law invited me over to bake cookies for Christmas, so I'm excited. So tomorrow I'll be eating cookies. What's that? He's just a little high energy. Harness? Yeah, we do have one. He is strong, right? Steve knows. If you put a harness on him, he tends to think he's in a straitjacket or something. Goes. Yeah, he just kind of doesn't do too much. He's used to not wearing even a leash anymore. Because around here, all we do is open the door. He goes out, does what he's going to do, and comes back. Just if he kind of got him trained where he doesn't go on the street. The only time he ever tries is when I'm standing out there. Says, I don't want to be up here. I want to play ball. No. Hold still. I'm looking at his, between his toes. He looks like he has owie. Oh. We have to do this. He does. You got an owie? Yeah. Looks like he caught his nail on. He's something. A boy. Golly, doggy, what you been into? He's a wreck. Come here. Sit down. Sit. Good boy. Let me see your foot. We're trading our dog on live on YouTube. Yeah, he cut himself. Did he? Yeah. That's new. I wonder how he did that. I don't know. Spent all day in the truck. He's only been outside about 3 or 4 times. Oh no! Now you gave a reason to ask for sympathy. Did you see him going? It hasn't slowed him down.
No. He does pretty well with paid. Right back. Here I am. Right back. Throw it again. And all night I've tried to get him to do something.
Rock.
And nothing. But as soon as you get him loose like this, here he goes.
Mike says he's so cute.
Yeah.
Jason says rock.
Ow,
probably.
Ow, ow, ow. Got my foot.
Well, now
Foot's
you know
still
how his
sore.
feels.
My foot's still
Now
sore.
you know how his feels. We're kind of boring tonight.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm waiting for someone to ask some tremendous questions. Let's see. What have I heard?
Well, you do have to grease the front end.
Yeah, I have a new YouTube channel that the guy's really interesting. I like it. It's Van Life Plus. He's a Canadian guy. He's probably in his mid-30s or early 40s, somewhere around there. And he lives in a van. He works a job. He's a mechanic. And got a really good outlook on life. He's very, very good and does great. See, we got all this new camera equipment, and now we have to learn how to work it, and then we have to learn how to make videos really good.
I think we should have learned how to work what we had first and then gotten the nicer cameras, because just getting the nicer cameras doesn't mean you get a better channel. Hey, Dougie.
Well, we've been at this now. This is our 4th year with a YouTube channel, and we're looking to maybe step it up a little bit, maybe get to a point where we actually could make a few $100s a month, which would be really nice if we could do that. Of course, the secret is when we get to where we're making a few $100s a month, then YouTube will go out of business.
Yeah.
So that's how it works for us. So every time we've ever gotten to a point in our lives where things really started getting really, really good, something always happened. It just,
the McLeans are here? Let's shut it down.
Yeah.
Yes, Amanda.
Well, it's time for the IRS to do a scan on you or something.
He is still electrifying using the TENS unit on his foot.
Yeah.
And Trey says I just started watching him this week too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's got a really good attitude about life. Got 2 cool little kiddies.
How you doing?
Good evening. You're a little late. 22 minutes to be exact.
Maybe he just now said hi.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to be here, huh?
Sorry I'm late. I didn't want to come.
Yeah. Next time I won't say anything. So yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff. It's I still have a lot of time for watching videos. I love watching these YouTube videos. I'm totally addicted. I got it where I watch it on my TV, and
hey, Brad and Diana. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Are you guys
see this year?
They're not going? Huh?
Doug said who? What's the guy's name you're watching?
Van Life Plus.
Van Life Plus.
His name is Matthew. And he's got a girlfriend, and she has a van. But
they each have their own channel.
They each have their own channel. They each have their own van, and they meet up all the time. I mean, they both live in Canada. It's all Canada, so yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good channel. Of course, what's his face? Class A Living. He got a pickup truck running again. He had it running about 2 years ago, and now supposedly it's in his name, and he's running on that. But he
just has more junk that he has to find a place to put.
Well, the farmer,
I know,
the guy who has the ranch or whatever it is,
or by summer.
Well, he said this is your last winter staying here, so you can stay this winter, and you can get your stuff finished. But by the end of next summer, you've got to go. So.
Class A Saga equals.
Yeah, I got his Jimmy running. Yeah.
Brad says we're buffering. Anybody else? having buffering
You're not
problems with
it
us?
must be where you're at, Brad. Because we're not showing anything. Everything looks like it's working. Darla's, I can see.
Yeah.
Darla's watching us. Why would you watch them?
I'm reading comments.
Oh. Well, everyone's getting to talk here a little bit.
Don't you break that ball.
Is that the new one?
Yeah.
You better be a good boy. He's crazy.
He likes to split them in half.
So
Having random channels buffered today, but okay so far. You didn't get notified? You better check and make sure you're subscribed and tick the bell, Dougie. I've heard a couple people say that people are getting drops. They think they're subscribed and they're not. So just double check that. Hey, I got a topic. What do you think about the attacks on the electric grid? I heard 106 tries. Wow.
Well, they got those two in North Carolina.
And C&D Casita says they're good, no buffering.
Yeah. What do I think? I think, well, we're we're killing everything in this country. I don't know. They're sometimes I wonder if when I go off on these little conversations, if it doesn't really take us off of the
it doesn't matter.
feeds.
I mean, if that's what we feel like saying.
Yeah.
And people are here listening.
It's I haven't done a lot of research on it, even though my son lives in North Carolina, but
he didn't get affected.
He didn't get affected, but the thing is that they're killing oil, they're killing gas, propane, natural gas. They're shutting down all the coal power plants, everything, and of course now they got a new thing called fission.
Not fusion.
Not fusion. It's a fission generator that they're coming out with, supposedly, but they don't know if they can do it or not. But they're going to plan for it.
You have to tell them what the difference is.
Well,
if you can.
I don't know exactly. I've never done that stuff. I know they're different, and it's nuclear, but it's not like where if they need to shut it down, they can just turn it off. Supposedly, but these guys, there's just too much craziness going on. I don't know what's going to happen in this world. I think this is going to be a big year for RVers because it could be our last. That's the way I look at it. I mean, if they kill the diesel fuel, well, that's going to be it. Of course, the oil fields. I talked with our buddy down there today that we're going to be working with over there on Quartzsite, and he told me, he says it's just absolutely going crazy. And
for those of you techie people that want to know, Dr. Google says fission is the splitting of a heavy unstable nucleus into two lighter nuclei, and fusion is the process where two light nuclei combine together, releasing vast amounts of energy.
Right.
There will be a test. Hope you took notes.
Yeah, Beck was talking about it today. It's the White House that's kind of laying it out there, but I mean, these guys, they can't figure out, they don't know what a woman is. How are they going to know how to make all this stuff? They don't have a clue. But they already have spent billions of dollars on this thing.
Fusion is several times greater than fission. And fission is spelled Fission if you go looking for it.
Well,
it also does not produce highly radioactive fission products.
It's just another way for our government to funnel money to themselves. So.
Oh, it is. It's more dangerous. It says it's more dangerous than fusion. Yeah. Wow.
But that's probably the way it is, Nevada. We can low at night. Yeah. Well,
Anyway.
we're buffering too.
Uh,
We're not.
well,
I don't know. Maybe hit
refresh.
refresh. Yeah.
I agree. I think the folks living in the vans, RVs, etc., they will be better off. The shelf in the store are randomly missing. I couldn't find boxes of tissue in several stores. So weird. That is.
Yeah, I know. You know what's weird too is I keep noticing that certain things get smaller and smaller and smaller in the stores, and they use like fill items to, I remember that.
Oh, Myron says he heard that about the fusion and fission this morning on Glenn Beck. That's
Yeah,
where he
well,
heard it too.
I heard it
And of
too.
course, Amanda knew right away what it was. Fission is splitting and fusion is putting together.
Yeah, their motorhome runs on it. the
Yeah, Doug is funny. We glow in the dark. Here we go. Need electric first before I can complain about it.
you see, Doug, you see the guy that they have that's in control of all the waste
management.
Yeah, the waste management for nuclear stuff. He's got arrested twice now for stealing luggage.
What is that about?
The dude is, well, can't call him he's kind of a non-binary or whatever. I don't know. I don't know all that stuff. You know what? As far as I'm concerned, they are creating a master race of idiots in this country. So if they want to work real hard on that, I mean, we're going to be dead and gone when these kids get to a point where they're actually running things. And if we're not going to really care because we're just going to be veggies anyway. Yeah. But I feel sorry for my grandkids. I really do, and I feel sorry for my own kids because they're going to be in our position when the crazy kids take over. So they better get a handle on it pretty quick because these kids are not getting any kind of education.
Vegas has a warrant for it, Tim.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was the second
he took
time.
Someone's very expensive luggage from the airport and didn't think he'd get caught. Really?
Yeah, well, and he makes sure it's like women's luggage.
How is he? What is?
He just goes over and grabs it, and walks out with it. It's on the carousels.
Yeah. I saw a guy when I flew to California to see my mom. Anyway, he had a tag on his bag that said, "This is not your bag."
Well, stealing is getting
commonplace.
It's getting way out of control.
The other way, no big deal. A bunch of Walmarts are thinking about shutting down in high crime areas because of it. And a lot of, what is it? I think Walgreens, they put everything behind
locked up. Yeah.
Everything.
Can't blame them.
I know.
When back in the 80s, when we had 2 stereo stores, electronic stores.
Can't afford his own clothes.
We didn't have that many thefts from customers. The people that were stealing were the employees. Yeah. I kept catching them. And
nothing was done then either.
Yeah, they wouldn't do anything to them. So here, they just passed a law in Arkansas that if you steal like packages off of porches or anything like that, it's a felony. And so, they're just trying to get the word out. The media doesn't want to tell anybody that around, they don't want anyone to know about it because who knows. Anyway, we're enjoy. These are the best for a while anyway. I'm
OJ away.
Yeah, I'm a constant type positive person. I try to always be positive about things. I listen to a lot of negative, but I try to just let it just kind of bounce off of me. But and right now I know a lot of stuff that's supposedly going on, but you can't see it. You don't know. And I'm not going to say anything because people think I'm a nut when I say it. So we'll just roll with it. I'm
All I know is God gives you what you need when you need it.
that's where my life lies. I have a lot of faith.
And He'll give our grandkids what they need when they need it too.
Let's hope so.
If any of us are even here by then.
Yeah. Well, something's going to happen. I don't know. Something big is you can't just keep. You keep winding the rubber band tighter and tighter and tighter, and eventually it's going to break. And the people that are hoping to break the rubber band are these the WEF and all these crazy people. I don't know why is that. What's his name? Klaus Schwab. Why is he running our country? Basically, that's who's those guys, Soros and all them.
Because they have money.
They're all controlling these people. I heard on AI today say that their goal, these robots want to kill humans. I about fell out of my chair. Well, yeah, they're using them in Frisco. I guess they have these new robot cops, and they can do capital punishment. I remember when when the people on the left in this country were dead set against capital punishment for regular folks, and they're not that way anymore. They're ready to start killing us now. So just be aware every time you go somewhere, look around. I mean, we went through it last year in Tucson in that Walmart. That was you guys didn't watch
a highly controversial Tucson Walmart video.
Yeah, we got a little hammered on that one. Yeah, because we didn't call the cops. Well, we've called the cops once.
They wouldn't have shown up
once
anyway.
In the last 20 years, and when we called the cops, we kind of got like they were kind of got told I shouldn't have called the cops. So I don't know. I I tend to not like to call 911 because the first responder is me. It's not going to be the cops. They come and draw chalk lines around the outside of your body.
Do we have a comment that needs to be cleared?
Why?
Do we? I'm just asking.
Oh, message retracted.
Oh. Okay.
Diane Petty did.
If you look up Chat GPT, it's an open IA technology. That's the latest information that you can get to figure anything you want out. And Jason says, we have water lines in the barn.
He's off, huh? Did he go somewhere?
No, he just said that. He just now said.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where ball. I don't know where it went. Where's your ball?
Yeah, why don't you go lay down in your bed?
All you guys need is the HVAC guy to come finish. Oh yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be the end of the water guy, right? You guys are supposed to be all plumbed finished by tomorrow. Yeah, you'll probably get plumbed all right. It rains as hard as they say. The HVAC guy, nobody knows where he's at. I think he's still hunting. I don't know. Then you got electric, and then you got framers and not framers. Insulation. Drywall. Insulation and drywall. And then they'll leave us. We were gonna work on this shed, but man, the weather's just been so bad. No way. So we're just gonna put panels on the outside of it, close it up, and then when we get back, springtime, we'll get going on it. See if we can't get that thing, because I was kind of hoping that was going to be some fun stuff to film, and we're going to try to do it all ourselves too. We'll see how that goes. Do as much as we can. I am an optimist, but it's harder to shoveling upstream. Yeah. Yep. Insulation before electric, right? And Steve said that. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I've known a lot of stuff for a long time. I grew up in the motorcycle world. I've lived in that lifestyle a long time, and I've known how dishonest people that you would think are honest people are. And
A lot of things you see are not true, and
No,
it.
don't tear it.
What are what,
Well, he's clawing at his bed and making the hole bigger.
well, but he could sleep on the floor. Um, yeah, it's just I've seen a lot of weird stuff in my day, especially when I have my motorcycle shop and some of those guys. And I'll tell you, some of the best people in my life and in our lives too that are good people have been some of the outlaw motorcycle people. I mean, they're pretty straight up people.
Myron says, "You guys are gonna work in Quartzsite. What are you gonna do?"
We're going to be working in the tent. We're
We're
going to
gonna
be
be
recruiting for Guard
safeguard,
One services.
safeguard out for the oil field,
Yeah.
Myron.
And then when we're done, we're going to actually go and gate guard for a while. Because I'll tell you what, man, just just existing anymore, we can't do it. We burned off a lot of our savings and stuff, so we have to work.
People show their true colors eventually if you watch long enough. This is true. Lack of honor, dignity, and integrity as a whole. I have a hard time finding this, especially in our youth. Makes me sad. Yeah, me too. We saw about 4 or 5 prime examples today in Walmart, and it was like,
Oh yeah, the freak show. It was like a freak parade inside of Walmart. It these people, I don't know. They just look so weird. I saw a thing today where they were talking about this lady decided she was going to get tattoos, and her daughter, her 7-year-old daughter, told her, "No, mommy, no, you shouldn't do that." She already had her tongue split. She had tattoos all over. She had her eyes tattooed, and she went blind.
she was blind because of tattoos. And
Well, the ink got into her eyes, and now she could. No, she got her eyes, got tattoos in her eyes, and now she can barely see. So I mean, what do you think about that? Does that make you want to go out and get a tattoo in your eye?
Pajamas and Crocs. It was way. That's mild compared to what we saw. I'm not kidding you. It was.
Yeah, they were.
So many have drank the Kool-Aid.
The one girl was purple haired, and the other guy had his face all covered up. He actually said hi to me.
Did he really?
Yeah. And I mean, around here, you don't see too much of that.
You don't.
You'll see people with tattoos, and you'll see some people that that are kind of down on their luck a little bit.
The one that stood out to me, though, his hair was multicolored, and then he had. I literally call them Daisy Dukes. They were longer than that, but they were cut off, but they were skin tight jeans, about mid thigh, and he was probably at least 6'3", and he was.
That was a girl, wasn't it?
He was a beanpole, all tattooed, and his skin was like almost flower white.
I thought it was a girl.
Was a guy.
See, you don't know anymore.
What?
I don't know.
Anyway,
these people vote, yeah. But when people first were able to vote, you had to own property to be able to vote. You couldn't. You needed to have a little responsibility in your life. That thing in Mariposa County for the governor that's coming unwound. That there's a bunch of people that were involved in actually doing some of the shady things in that state are speaking out.
There are some good kids, but the media does focus on the negative. You are correct.
Well, I would say most of the kids are pretty good, but the thing is that there's people. I mean, we had when we were in school, it was long hair, and I had long hair in school, And I mean, I can remember having to go to the office and, well, why is your hair so long? Because I want it to be long. Well, you know, we have a dress code. And I go, well, show me where it says I have to get my hair cut when you tell me to. And I would argue with them about it. And they get frustrated and just see you, you know. And there was one kid at school, he had really long hair for the time. That time, my hair was like to my shoulders, but his hair was down his back. And they had harassed him the most. So the rest of us kind of, if they made him get a haircut, then I knew I was going to have to get a haircut. My mom always said, "Why aren't you going to get a haircut?" I go, "I want to let my hair grow long."
Palm
So
Springs is where we saw the interesting people, a lot different than when I was a kid, Trey says. Myron, I grew up on sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but never thought about tattooing my eyes.
yeah,
Every generation thinks the generation after or before are messed up.
well, you know,
Me too.
the thing about it is, I remember Evil Knievel was like considered a daredevil. In this day and age, Evil Knievel would not be considered a daredevil. The things that these guys do now is, I mean, they jump from building to building and, you know, 40 stories up. Where if you miss, you're dead. So, but they ride different bikes and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty scary. So, and I met Evil Knievel one time. My son and I did, and he was a jerk, man. Robbie Knievel's a real nice guy. I liked him.
Hey
His
guys,
dad, not so
Jason and
good.
Amanda, when did the transformer blow? Was that before last week's conversation, or
No,
did
it
we
was.
talk to you guys about that?
I think it was afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Oh my
saw
goodness.
like a pop right here, and everything shut off momentarily. But we come back up because we have inverted power and all that. So I mean, we didn't lose any lights or anything. But outside, you looked outside, it was dark.
Yeah,
The houses were off
it gets really dark out here.
last Friday. Yeah.
Oh, was it last Friday?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
Friday night, I think. Yeah, it was pretty intense.
Yeah.
It made a heck of a noise,
It
shook
did
the
make a heck of a
motorhome.
noise. And then I opened the door and he's like, "Don't go out there."
I don't
Well, I
know. I
wanted to
didn't
see
know
what
what it
blew
was.
up.
I didn't know what it
I wanted
was.
to see if the back of the motorhome was on fire outside.
Could have been someone shooting at the transformer. That they used to do that too.
Yeah, they did it in North Carolina.
No, they were shooting at the sub
I know.
where the main power comes in.
Shot at bigger targets.
Last Friday was a bad day. Dougie D.
Was it, Dougie? I'm sorry. I had long hair in high school down the middle of my back, and I still have all my hair just like you, Bill, but I'm not white-headed. I still have color.
Well, this comes from experiences. So mileage.
Hey, RV Bandwagon. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you.
Are they back? Oh, there they are. Hey. Yeah. Well, let's just hope things get better in this country because for some reason, man, it's pretty shady. I think down here, of course, uh, North Carolina, they're kind of flipping that state around. That place could change. They got two Republican senators, I guess, and they both voted for that bill to give all that money to whoever they gave the money to. That inflation thing, or no, that's how what it was. It was for the where you can't say things bad about gay people and stuff like that, and it just basically it gives the government the right to choose who can say what. So, Dougie, your hair's gray. Yeah, not too bad though. If when if I get a haircut, my hair darkens up a little bit. So it's dark. It's dark down here.
This morning, but we forgot.
Right.
Next week he'll be beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Take a lot more than a haircut.
How can we see it if no light?
What?
I don't know. Amanda said, well, okay. Oh, Jason said you should see our place. No lights yet. How can we see if no lights? Another bonfire next week? Woohoo! Yeah, the weather lightens up. My gosh.
Yeah, that's another thing. We're taking I got a drum out of
You already put the lawn chairs away, huh?
I did. We got a drum out of a washer we're going to take with us to Quartzsite, so we have a fire pit at the campground, so we'll be able to have campfires
They loaned
again.
ours out last year. We didn't have one.
Yeah, they gave
44 degrees in Vegas. How'd that happen?
Well, that big cold front's coming
Yeah.
in. It's cold. That's
Where's
how you
your
know.
parka, Dougie? You got your parka out?
It snowed. It snowed in Vegas before.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm freezing.
we should move somewhere where it's warm, Doug. Vegas is cold. Let's see. It's since we've been on here, temperatures dropped 3 degrees. It's 49 now.
Aaron says it's supposed to start getting down. He hopes the power grid stays on in this country.
Yeah, we'll be down to the 20s.
Everybody will be burning their furniture
at night after tomorrow. But we have a diesel generator and 100 gallons of diesel fuel, so we should be all right. And we got like 50 gallons. Well, we probably got about 40 gallons of propane left in our propane tank. So the only trouble is we'll get black mold from this stupid. Well, as long as we open it up every day, it's fine. So
yeah, just gotta pull stuff up, dry it off, and just leave it so the air can get to it. Washington State Governor wants to increase fuel tax by 50 cents a gallon January 1st.
Well, that's brilliant.
That's why our best friends moved out of Washington, because they're stupid like that.
See, diesel here right now is what, 360, 365?
I think so.
And gasoline is like, I think right now I see it at like 283 over here at the gas station. So we're pretty good for prices. The fuel seems to be cheap here. Most stuff is cheaper here. The cost of living is definitely cheaper here. A lot cheaper.
We do have about 10% sales tax, though.
Yeah.
They always get you somehow. They just coming or going. So $3.81 for diesel right now. $3.81.
How much?
$3.81.
At Scotty's?
No, Scotty's isn't reported yet.
Oh.
Somebody has to go by and see. And regular's $2.83. Gas Buddy.
Yeah. 278 fuel, but eggs were 98 cents, and now they are $5.99. Go figure. We bought eggs. How much was it for that dozen eggs today?
A dozen eggs?
They were. You got everything organic today.
Oh.
Yeah, but they say that the only reason why I got the organic milk is because it lasts more than 3 days.
What do you mean I got everything organic? You said you wanted organic bananas, right?
No, I said I wanted organic milk.
No, I thought you said bananas too. That's why I got those.
Oh, I
didn't say the only other thing I got organic was the
eggs.
Because I don't like pale yellow yolks.
We usually get eggs from my brother, but for some reason
they might be molting right now. His chickens.
They
weren't laying.
Yeah, they haven't been laid so well.
And they've got a lot of people, a lot of kids. So.
Mark's here, fashionably late. Yeah, well,
hey, Mark.
we're just about to close out tonight, so time to fill the motorcycles. Yeah.
What? Unison chickens, Dougie.
Well, that's another thing. I watched a video the other day. A guy, they came to his house, wanted to kill all of his chickens, and they're killing all the big. They've killed millions. I mean, like 50 or 60 million chickens. over this bird flu, but they go in and they test your chickens. They say, but this chicken has got bird flu, and then they just kill them all and trying to starve us.
Yeah, gas in Blythe, Trey says, was $4.69. And Myron says, so you need to get a dehumidifier.
Yeah, well, we were talking about that earlier. But normally, when we go to Arizona, we won't have to worry about it.
We've traveled so that we haven't really needed one. You know?
Yeah. Well, most of the time, it's...
My memories on my photos today that popped up was 2 years ago today. We were in Colorado working that gate.
50 below.
Oh, it's so miserable.
50 below zero.
And James, the guy that we're working the tent for Guard 1, he just came back from 2 weeks there, he said?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, and it was freezing.
Yeah, he said it got down to 2 degrees. But it was a lot colder when we were there.
That was just too miserable for me. Good money, but man, oh man. Have to find my chickens. Yeah, Jason.
Yeah, it was that place had 3 seasons, though. It had...
Louis says it's 34 in Michigan.
Yeah, well...
That's Michigan.
It's going to start getting... It's going to be really cold there in a few days, so... The fly season was the worst season there in Colorado. Yeah. That was worse than the cold. At least when it got cold, the flies weren't going like this all the time. It was terrible.
Yeah.
And I mean, they had those shell
sticky strips
hanging all over inside this thing, and they were just black. They were covered with dead flies. Mark gets free gas. We're going to go visit Mark. What do you have, a long rubber hose, and you go to church on Sunday nights in the parking lot?
Jason,
look in
the rig next to you and chickens disappear.
We don't steal chickens. On of ham and beans.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I like
methane gas.
Making a pot of beans.
Yeah, but we made chili verde. You got to eat that up first.
Chicken verde. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Chicken chili verde.
Was it taco night? No, it was tonight. It was chicken fried steaks
with bacon gravy.
That was good.
Mashed potatoes and asparagus. It's
Hear
raining. That's rain.
Is it raining over there, Jason?
All natural. I have this vision in my head of you hooked up to a pipe out your britches. Mark, free gas.
Oh, yeah?
Pot of beans. Look at me like that. He said it, not me.
Well, if he could learn how to bottle it, he could run
no lava soup? I put that in the freezer.
Oh, yeah? Did you?
Yeah, make a good burrito for lunch one day.
Or a popsicle.
There you go.
Tomorrow's going to be good because she's going to come home with peanut brittle and fudge and cookies. Can't wait.
And then we're going to go test his glucose at the doctor's. Should be interesting.
My sugar's running in the 70s in the morning. I mean, That's
just the morning, though. That's just the morning.
I haven't been eating any sweets.
So his doctor wanted him to get a constant or continuous glucose monitoring system. Freestyle Libre makes them, or Dexcom makes them. Anyway, so that you can see, because he only tests the sugar one time a day. We don't know how it is the rest of the part of the day. So that would have been great, but it was like $70 a month. No. Nope. $70 every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Yeah. You take your phone and you hold your phone over and it tells you what your sugar is, which would be nice to be able to do that. But I mean, I don't drink sodas. I don't eat I'm not eating I eat a little cereal, but every morning I wake up with my sugar is low.
Okay, Myron, thanks for popping in. We'll see you next Monday night.
Yeah, and hopefully, if anyone's going to leave, please do us a favor and give us a like up here.
What did I say? Do us a solid.
Yeah, because it just. I'll tell you what, the analytics are, and everybody, all the YouTubers are talking about it right now. How everything is all screwed up. But
we
likes,
appreciate you guys coming on.
Yeah,
too.
we appreciate you guys watching us and being here. Making comments that helps, and
we kind of like you.
Yeah, and we're definitely going to get more into making the regular videos, and we're gonna try to make them look we got to make them look better. The stuff we've been doing has not been,
Hey, RV Prepper Wayne.
Hey, how you doing?
You.
How are you, man? Have you got all healed up, man? This guy was
messed up.
Darn near got ran over by
a
diesel truck while he was asleep in his RV, and then he got hung up his hand, broke his hand, and
on the RV inside.
The new one. Yeah. I got another one. But yeah, I've been meaning to text you or something, see how you been.
Thanks, Maddie, but you just love us. You'd say that anyway.
Well, I mean, I've had people say, just keep it real straightforward. AEM. What would that?
Arm?
AEM. Yeah. That's what he said. Prepper Wayne, AEM.
Arm is still messed up. I think it's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it says R is still messed up, and then it says R. Oh, yeah. That makes it bad when you're a solar guy installing solar stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I was saying that we want to kind of get better at this making the video things, because if it's just getting hard for us it's getting really hard for me to work with this leg and stuff. It's going to be difficult going in and out of the motorhome. That's always the thing with the gate guarding, is going in and out, and it's 5 steps from the ground to the inside of here in the motorhome. This is above rail. The actual body, the flooring here is above the rails. A lot of times on some of these motorhome stuff is hanging down and everything, but yeah, it's going to be a little tough on me, but I got to do it. We got to do it.
Wayne says I've been trying to heal, but the other day I took a step back.
Be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you, Maddie. Yeah.
Thanks, Maddie.
If you haven't subscribed yet, in fact, and that's another thing they're saying. A lot of people don't get notified, and the reason is because they've been erasing people. And we've been. It doesn't matter what we do. I mean, I've been taking showers
with. Check and make sure.
Doesn't do any filming.
Just check and make sure you're subbed and that you have the bell tick for all.
Yeah, you're.
What did you do? What do you mean you took a step back, Wayne? What's in a cast now?
Oh, took a step back. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No, it does not.
Are you still at Terry's in Kentucky? I think what's going to be a bummer is we're kind of sad about leaving, huh?
Yeah.
But it's going to the weather gets really rough here in January and February, and that's another thing with having that that little
the shack.
The shack. That's what we decided to call it, the shack. It's going to have to really be done like perfect, Yes, I am. Oh, he's taking
another cast. Yes, you are in another cast. Is that what you mean?
I'm going to have to call you tomorrow or something, Wayne. Yeah. See how you're doing. Because But
The sugar-free shack.
the sugar-free shack.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be sugar-free. I'm going to make cookies tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have a few things. I just won't get crazy. The worst thing is when we go to Mexico, we go buy those candy
And I
coated
don't even like
peanuts and
those.
stuff.
They're like eating rocks.
Oh, they're good though. Oh man.
I think the guys that sell that candy are related to the dentists in that town.
Yeah.
Because people crack their teeth
Well,
on them.
there's only that one kid that sells that I've seen. His mom makes all that. And he takes it out there, and it's just killer.
Yay, Dougie! I'm glad she's back. Doug's granddaughter is a combat medic, and she just made it back from Syria.
Yeah,
so happy.
That's
so
scary.
happy she's back. That's awesome. Hopefully she doesn't have to go again. I laid the wrong way the other day, and now the pain is back in my arm and radiates to my shoulder.
You know, I told her, I think the dog probably laid on my leg or something last night because I slept pretty good. I woke up this morning, man, my foot has been buzzing all day.
Hey, Wayne, did we tell you about DMSO?
Yeah, might want to try that.
That pain is no joke. Look up DMSO on the internet. It's super cheap and it's very effective.
Love Shack.
I'll be leaving Terry's in a few days, headed to Florida. Love Shack, Wayne. Travel safe. We hope you guys. Yeah. Don't step back on anything.
Is that new motorhome working out okay for you? There's another Liz or Liz Amazy or something, and she's gone through all kinds of RVs, and she finally bought a motorhome, and now she's happy. She's got a Class A motorhome, but she's kind of like, remember the RV medic or whatever his name was, the guy that he was like a regular TV. An Alpha. She kind of sounds like that the way she describes things. She's very technical and she does pretty good though. She's got a lot of subs and
Amanda's singing now.
What?
Amanda is singing now.
She is. I love Shaq. Yeah.
So far it's doing okay, just a mess with everything out of order. Yeah.
Yeah.
She does have to go again. His granddaughter has to go again.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, it's the trouble. I mean, what worries me is I have 6 grandsons, huh? Right? 6. Yeah. They've been threatening to start the draft again because they can't get enough people to join. So not only is it bad where they send you, but it's bad with the people you have to go fight with, because they it used to be don't ask, don't tell, but now it's like they say there's a lot of male raping males in the military. So that can't be very fun.
And that's another subject I don't want to get into.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are at our hour, guys.
Yeah, we're a little
over.
So we're gonna wrap it up. It was kind of a rough video, but we're
That's
gonna.
what we do best.
We actually took the camera out the other night and filmed just to see, and try to
get low light.
Try to keep the thing working,
the
gimbal working, and then the screen kept shutting off.
I turned that off though.
Yeah. So, but I mean, we're learning.
The new equipment.
This camera is really killer. So hopefully we can get it working right. Once we get it working right, we'll do some nice videos. Should be a lot fun.
I know Megavan Mike is not on here anymore probably, but I was going to ask you, Mike, if you're still on there, what did you use? I thought you had a GoPro, but I can't remember.
Yeah, we got the 11, the new one. They had a pretty good Black Friday sale, so I got it. And well, we'll have one more live before Christmas.
Yeah, but for those of you that are busy and can't make it,
yeah,
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, have a good Christmas, and we'll be out. We'll still be doing lives for a while. When we get the quartzite lives, can be real difficult to do because the internet is really bad there.
We'll try.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Happy Monday night.
Have a great week, and stay blessed.